All right, guys. I'm here post commentary live stream, fielding questions. And Dev asks, is it possible for someone who isn't as physically gifted to accept it, or should they compare themselves with the physically gifted? I think personally, though there's a chance that this is actually one of the big problems of my life, and so I'm going to answer with what I think, but what I think might actually be the thing holding me back rather than helping me forward. I feel that people should compare themselves with the physically gifted. I feel like if you came to this earth and you're alive, as Gary Vaynerchuk likes to say, there were like millions of sperm that were in the race to turn into a fetus, and like you won, right? And so the odds are already, what does he say, like 1 in 3 trillion, 1 in 3 million. It's like it's astronomically low odds that you're alive. And so I think one of the things that has made my life most meaningful, like let me say this a different way, like a dropout who made more money than his teachers. I can't. The 50 Cent line is trying to, like, if I can't do it, it can't be done. I'm trying to think. The dropout who made more money than, like, I feel like I came farther than people thought I was going to come in my life already. And what I attribute that to is comparing myself to the best people. Actually, I think I'm more confident about this answer than I realized, because they say in sports, if you want to get better, play with people that are better than you. So, for instance, for me, spending time regularly now, or at least semi-regularly, with Slim and Frantic and Jordan and Diesel and Denoy, all these kinds of people, it's like, damn, dude, motherfuckers is dope. Function, right? Like, people are fucking dope, and it makes me go into a bubble where like the whole world is so dope. Oh shit. And then I get around people that are just like normal, and they're like, "Damn, dude, you're fucking good." And I'm like, "Really?" Because I always think I'm fucking whack, because like I stand there and there's fucking Slim, and it's like, Jesus, dude, this guy's so good. So I think that comparing yourselves to the best people, the best part about it is it makes you very delusional. It makes you think that that's normal. And when you think that's normal, the downside is you risk feeling really bad about yourself all the time. And I guess I have just decided that I would rather feel bad about myself and subjectively and be better objectively than feel good about myself subjectively and not be that good objectively. That just doesn't, I hate delusional people. Like those people that go into So You Think You Can Dance or America's Got Talent and they're just whack, right? So anyway, um I then think that if you're not physically gifted and you're comparing yourself to people that are physically gifted, what is the great equalizer in life is effort, work ethic, and effort. So that's what you can do. You can just maximize your abilities, And oftentimes, I mean, look at the saying, that super famous saying: hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. Um, and so work hard. And I think that I'm really passionate about this, actually, because I spent so many years feeling bad for myself. I really, like, so many years. I think you can probably see it earlier on in the commentaries and like my older tutorials and stuff. It's just like, why am I not like that? It's like, dude, I wasn't working very hard. Like, because that's the thing. That's why I'm kind of passionate about this, is because just being real, I was like so good at school that I was the best and I didn't work very hard, right? It's just like you see it all the time with athletes, right? They're the best and they don't work very hard, and I just got used to it. It's no big deal to be the best. And then I take acid, and when I'm 19 and I lose interest in school and I gain interest in dance, and it turns out that the difference between school and dance is I have like no talent for dance, right? And so all of a sudden I'm thrust into this place, and then within a couple of years I'm now living with Mad Chad and J Rock and Pop and Todd, and I'm just around J Smooth and Kid Boogie and Tetris and Pandora. Like, I'm just around all these best people in the world, and I'm just like feeling so bad about myself. But I didn't work very hard. Like, I have to be honest. Like, all the years I just didn't work very hard, and now again, something that I talked about earlier. I've been going to hot yoga like 5 or 6 days a week for a couple months now. And I'm just seeing, like, dude, work is the equalizer. Like, work is the equalizer. No one can front on work. And yeah, I like that. I like what you're saying, Dev. It's like being the best fighter in your village, and then a traveler comes and whoops your ass. So that's why I like comparing myself to people that are physically gifted, because I feel like as long as I'm comparing myself to Slim and Frantic and Jordan, like, there's always room to grow, and I'm not going to end up delusional. And if I get good, like last time I was with Slim, he's like, dude, you got better. Like, you straight up got better. And it is like, it's so meaningful, right? And so I say that. The reason I say that, because I know that could be a kind of braggy thing. The reason I'm willing to say that is because what I take from that is, okay, well, what have I been doing differently since I've seen Slim and him saying that? It's like, oh, I've been going to yoga, I've been practicing, I've been da da da, I've been da da da, I've just been effort. And it's like, oh shit, effort pays off. So I think that there's literally, it's the easiest answer. It's like, oh, in fact, this is a last thing. This is the thing that really inspired me for so many years, is this idea that I think it's a Disney quote or something, like, shoot for the moon, because even if you fail, you'll still be among the stars. And that's kind of how, and I'm experiencing that right now, is like, whatever good or bad or how successful or not successful I am, the things that are happening in my life feel like they're so good, and I'm so lucky, and I'm so grateful for them, that it's just like, keep working, bro. Keep working. I don't want to lose this. That's the thing. I have this thing, and I don't want to lose it. And I'm willing to work as hard as I can, because I know what it's like to have nothing. I know what it's like to feel shitty about myself. And this feels so much better than that, that if the thing that is required to maintain that is work, I'm super willing to do it. And now one more thing, which is super randomly, like 10 years ago, I ended up briefly becoming acquaintances with Pete Carroll, who was the head coach of the USC football team, and then the Seattle Seahawks football team. And he was telling me that, like, his main thing is, like, it's easy to get to the top. It's really hard to stay on top. And that has always been extremely influential to me, that maintaining a good life is way harder than getting a good life. Dr. Dre talks about that a lot too. Cool. Peace out. Should I make the outro? I'm going to do the outro right now, okay? So I'll be right back.